Hello, this is Lisa Shea, and these instructions are for making a mango, blueberry, kale, juice or shake recipe. We have a quite ripe mango here, which we have peeled and squished up a bit. So we're going to tear with the mango in it, and then we will find the weight of the bowl, and that will tell us the weight of the mango that we put into it. We're doing it this way because the mango is a little squishy, so we may not get, as you can see, completely all of it out of there. So we've got 259 grams of mango. That was for one mango. We have an Excel spreadsheet that has all of the different figures in it, so you can plug in the grams that you use and get your exact measurement amount. So you don't need to match our gram amount. You can just record whatever gram amount you get when you make your version, and then you put it in the spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet will tell you the values for calories and carbs and fiber and all that kind of stuff. So we've got our mango all set. Next up are going to be these little blueberries. We've got about a cup of them, a handful or so. So we will put those in a minute. There we go. We will tear it to the bowl. One of them gets a little moldy. It's good to keep your blueberries in a sealed container but with a ridged bottom so that any moisture can drain off. And if you have a paper towel to put in the bottom and then switch that out, that also works. So 129 grams of blueberries. That one's going out to the birds, along with our other compost stuff goes into the compost bin. Next up, we've got some leftover avocado from a previous shake. They get a little brown if they sit in the fridge, but that's okay, as long as you use them quickly. So 45 grams of avocado is going in there. Just measuring it again. We did a little bit of odd tearing on this one, but it adds up to 45 grams. Next up, we're going to do a quarter of a lemon. In a moment. Lemons are great because they're full of vitamin C. Sailors used to eat lemons and limes to keep away scurvy. Oh, he's gonna wash the knife so that we don't get the lemon too mango-y. So we'll cut it in half, and then cut the half in half. So the way to get the accurate measurement of what you use for the lemon is to put the whole thing on the scale, get that zeroed, and then it's good to peel the lemon right over the blender or juicer that you use, because that way all of the juice that drips out while you're doing this gets saved and included as part of the drink that you're going to ingest. So we drop that in there, and then we're going to put a little lemon zest in there because that's a nice delicious flavor. There we go. Nice lemony flavor to add to the shake. So we got 31 grams total of the lemon that actually went into the shake. So our remaining ingredients are going to be coconut milk, unsweetened, flaxseed, and kale. So we'll start with the flaxseed. We want 1 tablespoon of flaxseed. We have a teaspoon, so we're going to do 3 teaspoons of flaxseed, which equals 1 tablespoon of flaxseed. Flaxseed is a good source of protein. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's good to keep flaxseed in a opaque container, which is that initial container on the inside of the Tupperware, and then to keep it sealed for its longevity. Next up, we're going to do the unsweetened coconut milk. So we're going to use about a half cup, 135 grams. And we'll add that in. And then we'll also add in a half cup of water to give it some liquidity. So that's what we've got so far. Bob is going to measure the water, but there's no need to measure the water because water has no calories or carbs or anything. But it's good for hydration. You should drink ample water every day. And then last up is the kale. Kale is a great green. It's good to include it in your diet. It has good fiber in it. Just be aware that compared with other leafy greens, it is fairly carby. So it's good to include that thought in your diet plan. Oh, and an 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne for a little spicy flavor to this. So that was the cayenne pepper, which you will hold up to the screen in a minute, though it's a little dark, so it's hard to see it. And now we're going to go with the kale. So the most expensive ingredient here, well, I suppose the two most expensive ingredients are the mango and blueberry. For us, we used about $2 of each in this shake. So that ends up being about $2.50 per serving for the final cost, and most of that's coming from those mango and blueberry ingredients. So this is a good thing to make when you have them in season in your local area. 44 grams of kale. And that is pretty much it. And then we will blend away in just a minute. A little ice to help push down the ingredients and give it a little bit of smoothness. So the nutrition information per serving of this shake is 182 calories, 4.7 grams of fat, 0 cholesterol, 17.9 milligrams of sodium, 33.3 total carbs, 5.1 grams of fiber, 28.2 grams of net carbs, 1.4 protein, and it gives you 116% of your vitamin C, so it's great for vitamin C, antioxidants, and keeping you healthy. So in terms of low carbing, the 28.2 is high for someone who's induction, but for someone who's in the regular main phase of low carbing, that should be quite fine. Especially for people like me who have a protein shake in the morning, which is only 3 grams. It's all about the way that you manage your daily meals and the things that you like to eat. So the shake is finished now. We're going to get a glass and we'll pour it out. This is a bit on the thick side, so if you like them thinner, you can always add more ice or more water. I happen to like this one thick, gives it a nice texture. So there's 2 servings of this, and here is the serving that I'm about to eat. So visit lowcarb.bellaonline.com for more recipes and information, and be sure to post if you have any questions for me. Thank you very much.